Hey everybody, Mama here. Mama vlog update again. That's Millie. She's been very needy since we got back from Montauk. She's also been going oddly ape shit ape poop for the last couple of days. In the sense that I think she's actually hunting something, and really a lot here in my son's room, in the corner of the room. So it could mean we have mice, and that's where they decide to travel, is through the walls on that end. However, we've also caught the cat staring at the stove. And I know when we do have mice, they like to crawl through the wall behind the stove. And so she's been a very needy girl. She's been very loud. She just wants to snuggles. And so my side of the room is relatively under control. I have to just do my nightstand, get that in order, because there's stuff in there that shouldn't be there, but I know also some of the stuff needs to come into here in my son's room. Sorry, I just took my inhaler, so I'm going to start coughing stuff out. But part of the issue with my son's room is my son hasn't really been in here. Me and my hubby have been switching out who actually has been sleeping in my son's bed, partially because our son, he's right now an only child. Over the summer, his cousins were at camp, so he has like no sorry, I feel my nose running. He had really hold on, really no contact with anybody over the summer outside dance camp, so he's been lonely, he's been snuggly. It's a little bit of regression. And now that he's back at school, I'm hoping he comes in his room more. However, he does get anxiety when his room looks the way that it does now, which is like this. Basically, everything from around the house that belongs to him has just been tossed in his room and it's not ever been dealt with, and it's been like this since the beginning of summer. So I figure I'd surprise him by tidying up his room today. He actually does like it when I do it for him, and he's very appreciative. And he tries to keep it tight. He does try, but it's not his nature. But I'm okay with that, as long as, like, every so often he does actually help me put his things away. If we can at least make that a mommy-son thing for a bit, and eventually just becomes a habit for him, that'd be great. I don't see that happening, though. It's just not in his personality. He's like me when I was a kid, and my room always looked like this. So, even in high school, my room was atrocious, terrible. I didn't get my room organized till after I became a mom. So, that doesn't project well for him, if he's anything like me. Or his daddy. His daddy hoards, but in a very unique way, because it's like a survival hoarding. It's definitely from traumatic childhood and then military training. He does what I call squirreling, which he thinks he's organizing, putting things away. He's actually putting stuff in random places to protect it from being taken, essentially. So this is the plan today, is get this room organized. Whenever I do kids stuff, I always start with blankets and pillows, because they're the biggest, the bulkiest, the softest, and once they're folded up, I put them in the proper bins, and it actually takes a lot of the volume out. And then I throw all of his stuffies onto the bed to be sorted out by size later, or by affection level that he has currently. Then from there, I sort into, like other smaller designated piles, by toy type, because some toys go in specific bins, electronics, and now office supplies, school supplies, pens, paper, things like that. And I ordered an organizer for him. Ooh, hiccup. Off of Temu. I love Temu. It is cheap. They do have really cute, unique things. I'm just too used to Amazon, so the shipping is like annoying, because it's back to regular. It takes a week and a half to get here type shipping. So I'm a little spoiled when it comes to shipping, because I have Amazon Prime. But there's a lot of his room that's already pre-organized, because I did the cleanup earlier. Remember when I was ripping up the carpet? So it's not going to be too difficult. It just got to get done. And this is the frustration I have all the time. Is I see it, I know the plan, I just don't want to do it. But I have my energy today. I'm not feeling as cruddy and sick anymore. I do have a clog in my ears, and I think it's actually because of the humidity and weather. It's like 90 degrees out, and the humidity is high. And it's only 11:30 in the morning, so I'm like, it's going to get worse before it gets worse. But conveniently, Seamus has the best air conditioner in the house. It's tiny, but so is also his room. So this room will turn to an ice box, and I'll be going to get a sweater. Or turn off the air conditioner for 5 minutes and then be too hot and turn it back on. It's ridiculous. So that's my mommy catch up for today. It's basically today's first day of school. He's not home. I finally have energy back. I'm getting back into routine, which my body loves. When you have fibromyalgia and this sort of thing going on, when your body gets into a routine, do your best to not disrupt it. Like, one of the biggest things is if I'm waking up at a particular time of day every day, even on the weekend, I still have to wake up at that time of day. Even though I want to sleep in, I have to wake up at that time of day. Otherwise, my body is just going to go haywire. If I take a nap in the middle of the afternoon, that's a little different. But I cannot sleep in. Also, I'm forcing myself to eat my breakfast sooner, at least by 10 a.m. That's my goal. Not earlier than that, because I actually get nauseous eating that early. But I'm hoping to pack in calories before I have to go to work and not forget to eat, which is my biggest issue because my day essentially is a later day. My day commences like 4 hours after your average person. So, yeah. Okay. Bye now. Say bye, me now.